Hi everyone. This short video is about weak interactions or forces among atoms and molecules. This video will cover van der Waals forces, their origin, and hydrogen bonding. Let's have a look on the origin of properties of materials. Where do they come from? Properties of materials are mainly due to electronic interactions. We can further divide electronic interactions into bonding and structure. Structure can be simple cubic, face centered cubic, body centered cubic, etc. Whereas bonding can be classified into weak interactions and strong interactions. We have already studied about covalent, ionic, and metallic bonding. This video will cover weak interactions, van der Waals, and hydrogen bond. Van der Waals forces. Van der Waals forces are the sum of the attractive and repulsive electrical forces between atoms and molecules. These forces differ from chemical bonding because they result from fluctuations in charge density of particles. So, what will be the origin of van der Waals forces? Molecules inherently possess energy and their electrons are always in motion. So, transient concentrations, also known as momentary variation of electrons in one region or another, lead electrically positive regions of a molecule to be attracted to the electrons of another molecule. So, due to the momentary variation of electron charges, electrons on the molecule, we have positive or negative regions of the molecule that can be attractive or repel by other positive or negative regions. One such example of these forces is among graphite. Graphite consists of layers of carbon atoms, and each layer has van der Waals forces between them. Hydrogen bonding. A hydrogen bond is an electrostatic attraction between two polar groups. Electrostatic attraction means charges at rest. So, hydrogen bond is between two polar groups. For example, we have this figure in which we have two water molecules. We have one water molecule is one polar group and the second one is polar group 2. Why they are called polar groups? Because in a water molecule we have partial positive and negative charges. Partial positive charge appears on hydrogen and partial negative charge appears on oxygen. This is due to the difference of electronegativity between hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen has much greater electronegativity as compared to hydrogen. That's why it attracts the shared electron pair towards itself more than the hydrogen atom, and that's why it has partial negative charge, and hydrogen has partial positive charge. So we have two water molecules. One water molecule is polar group 1 and the other is polar group 2. Hydrogen bonding can occur when a hydrogen atom bound to a highly electronegative atom such as nitrogen, oxygen, or fluorine experiences attraction to some other nearby highly electronegative atom. You can see that hydrogen atom, which is connected to the highly electronegative atom oxygen, it is attracted by another polar group, another water molecule, electronegative atom oxygen. So the this bond, which is shown by dotted bluish line, is hydrogen bonding. So in hydrogen bonding, it can occur when a hydrogen atom bound to a highly electronegative atom such as nitrogen, oxygen, or fluorine. So this is not compulsory that hydrogen should always linked with oxygen. It can be nitrogen, oxygen, or fluorine. So in short, hydrogen bond is an electrostatic attraction between two polar groups. Thank you for having me. That's all.